Hello there. Just going to do a quick recap on a few of the key features we discussed in our demo, just to kind of help you, really compare and evaluate Amilia. So a few of the things that are jump out as important. Logging right in, you've got your dashboard. Okay, this is our V1 of our dashboard, so it's somewhat static. Over the long term, we'll make it more malleable and user defined. But right now, it's just your basics, right? You can see people that are on the site. You can see, registration activity. If there's any classes or activities with spots available, people on the waiting list. You can review your checkouts year to year, and you can see how things were and stuff like that. Okay, account is also another, this is going to be settings. This is where you're going to set up your installments packages, which was in my previous video. You can add as many administrators as you want. Okay, you're going to be able to add your calendar, so you can upload the school calendar into Amilia, and then it will be represented in different things. I can see actually installments is available here, so I can start configuring them if I would like, which again I showed you in a previous video, so we're able to do all these things here. So there's actually this is an update over what I showed you in the video, but different options are available. I want to show the accounting is important as well, because you're going to be able to create your GL codes. And this is something that's going to be a big time saver. Everything that touches money, you're going to be able to associate a general ledger code to. It'll be the same as your codes that are available in your accounting software, which will speed up your reconciliation. Resources will be something that's big. You may or may not choose to use the location. I think it's a great feature, but it might be something that you'll kind of grow into as an organization, where you start to use it. You can actually review the calendar of a location, so if you need to know what's happening by day, for instance. But a big one that I think you'll get a use out of right out of the gate is going to be, staff management. Now, again, it's very, very basic. I don't want to oversell it here, but it is a valuable tool. You'll be able to create your staff member. You're going to be able to associate them to a class and view their schedule. So again, this is something that will be very, very nice. Your teachers can log in at home on their phone and stuff like that. Now, our database is something that I think is quite powerful, and I'll spend a bit of time on. So if you're able to search, so I'm going to look up Lucy the dog here, and I see she's in 2 different families. So if I take a look at Yuri's family, so when you get into your client's account, you've got a lot of options. So I see, I can review invoices. I can see that there is a current balance of 12,000 and an expected balance of 25. So that means that even though there's a huge balance, there's most of it's in post-dated payments, so it's expected to come in, and then I've only got $25 that's actually outstanding. I can see right here that I can go ahead and do a cancellation. So this is, again, stuff that's just really nice about Amilia. I don't have to cancel a whole invoice. I can cancel a piece of an invoice if I'd like. So I could do, for instance, I'll do Tom Cruise here. Close that little notification, and then I can see that I can do a suggested refund, and I can do it directly onto a credit card. Important little piece of information. To do a refund right onto a credit card, there is a bit of a time lag there for that to be done, so it can't be done right away, but I think it's a next day type of thing. But as you can see here, I can put a refund directly back onto the client's credit card. I didn't do it. Well, in this case, it was a partial refund. And you're able to do all that stuff sort of in a one click within the client account, and then it'll create a new line item right here for you to view. So this is, again, very, very powerful, very easy to use, and very accurate. So a big thing is that your financials are accurate, and you can count on that, which I think is something that you'll all appreciate. From the client tab, there's a number of things you can do. So if you want to add a skill, for instance, you can add skills to a child's account. You can go ahead and make a purchase on behalf of the parent if that's important to you, and you can actually view the members of the family, answers to different questions. We see here that I put a note here that she's meet on the phone, so watch out, stuff like that. And of course, you can review the email history, review previous emails and what's happened, and send a new email if you wish. So again, a very powerful database. You can do a lot here. You can also filter the database, a number of filters: birthday, created date, account type, all that type of stuff. So there's just lots of things you're going to be able to do and view. So let me cruise here. The store is something I'll kind of let you explore on your own because I think it's something that's rather simple. Activities is going to be nice as well. So you're going to be able to do a lot of different things here. So you'll be able to view your classes and see at a glance. You can see what's going on right here. If you've got people on the waiting list, you can see classes that are done drop-ins. You're going to be able to sell your birthday parties off of a calendar and your regular classes out of a list. That are session based, for instance, and of course you can do a lot of work right inside of the class. So you're going to be able to see, okay, here's the people in the class. You could see if someone's on the waiting list, and you can go ahead and take attendance on an iPad if you'd like to do something of that nature. Again, you're also going to be able to click and run a number of other reports. So you can do send an email to a class. You can export the waiting list if you want to review it on like an Excel file. You can do a medical information report, an attendance list, customized attendance list if you wish as well. Memberships has just got another upgrade, which I don't know if you would have noticed. So they've upgraded the interface right here, and they've added some functionality. So if I go to take a look at so there's a number of types of memberships available now, but I'm going to go create a new membership, which is what you would be doing. You wouldn't really be doing corporate memberships. So if you're going to be able to do a fixed date or fixed duration. So you can actually sell memberships and get member lists and make it a lot easier to manage the information that you need to send to Gymnastics BC. Of course, you'd have general information. You could sell it at a price. You could associate it with a ledger code so you can know exactly how much money have we collected on behalf, so you can actually compare, what their bill is to you versus what you sold. So you can kind of keep track of those things if you want to compare that stuff to make sure you're taking in enough money. So if your bill's $2,000, for instance, you can make sure that you took in at least $2,000 on these specific memberships. You can also do some cool things here down near the bottom. You can add different restrictions. So if there are age-specific memberships, you can do that as well. So again, it's just little things that you're going to be able to do, and it'll really really help your organization manage things. So the promotions is useful as well. You're going to be able to create a bunch of different types of promotions. I'll let you explore them more on your own, but again, you can do, they're all click on new promotion and cruise through here. And financial reports is best handled together.